Hey, hey, hey. Creatively Lisamarie back again with another YouTube Weekly Live. That's Creatively Lisamarie here on YouTube, on Instagram, and on Facebook. Hey, Queen. Good evening. I would say happy Wednesday, but I don't think it's a happy day. Hey, Vanessa. Hey, Jazzy. I've been better. I actually started early because I have a really bad headache from crying all day. My eyes are all puffy and my head hurts real bad. It's an emotional day, you know? I don't do good with this kind of stuff, so I talk about that in my YouTube loop video that dropped this morning. I shouldn't be going live tonight, but I was going to cancel at the last minute. But I figured I'll just start early and then, I might not stay on as long as I normally would or whatever. My head is killing me. I took some Tylenol, but I don't know if it's going to work. And I didn't expect to be crying this much today. Like, I mean, I knew it would be a rough day, but I don't know why it's hitting harder this year. So, I posted the link in my stories and in the Instagram group chat that I started early. I usually give time for folks to jump on anyway. Oh, I have a pinned message on there, but you don't know what it says unless you click on the pinned message. But it says, don't forget to like my video and subscribe if you haven't already. So, if you haven't liked my video yet, I'd appreciate it. Got some American patriotic background music. The one that's playing right now is called Glory. I got my red, white, and blue. I'm actually wearing red, white, and blue as well. I've got my best friend Yoda with me. But my brain, I don't know, like when I get real emotional or like devastation emotional, like when serious things happen and life is, serious things happen and, serious thoughts and all that, my brain just kind of shuts down a little bit. Like, it's like I have a block. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like there's a block in my forehead, and I, like, will think of things I could say, but then I'm like, my brain just doesn't compute. I don't know how to explain it. I don't even know. I shouldn't have scheduled this live, to be honest, but I was thinking, kind of like how I said in my YouTube loop video that dropped today, that in a sense I'm like showing up. Showing up for those that can't, even if it's something as simple. I even said in my loop video how silly it is, but I just think living life is a testament to people that can't. And even if it's something like this, just talking about planners, which is so mundane when you think about it and trivial in a sense compared to big life things. But still, it's in a way showing up and living. I think next year I'm gonna do something like memorial wise for this date. Not on social media, but I mean, I'm commemorating as much as I can today, which is why I've been crying all day. I was gonna talk about all that once people joined. I don't know how many people are gonna join tonight, but I wasn't supposed to start until 8:30. So, um, if y'all want though, you could let me know and let us know how you're doing today in the comments. How the weather is where you're at, what you're drinking, what you had for dinner. I was gonna talk about all that about myself once, uh, like after the start time. But I did want to get started early for anybody that wanted to jump on earlier. I have quite a stack of stuff here. Oh, and you can't see what's right behind this stack. Thank you, Vanessa. I hope you all are doing okay. I actually don't see many people talking about 9/11 much anymore. Over the years, it's like, I don't know, I guess, I don't want to say like out of sight, out of mind for folks, but I mean, I still see it here and there, but not as much as I used to. Um, I did post on my Instagram page and Facebook in reference to 9/11 with some commemorative photos. I guess I shouldn't have started early. I don't know. I feel kind of weird talking about planner stuff right now, like considering the date and stuff. But in my mind, I was thinking, oh, it'll be a good distraction kind of thing. But I didn't realize how this day was going to go for me. And I don't know why, like I said, that it's hitting me harder than it usually does. I mean, I'm usually pretty upset and somber on this date every year, but I don't know. I guess things change when you get older. And the older we get, like, you know, the older we get personally in our lives at different increments of decades of our age, seeing the loss of, like, you know, folks that we know or that we grew up seeing in, like, on TV and in the public and stuff like that, like, I don't know why like that hits home, and then obviously if you lose close ones or people you went to school with, stuff like that. But like James Earl Jones passing the other day, like I mean I knew he was older and everything, but like that's an iconic legend. Actually, I gotta run downstairs real quick and grab something. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Yoda's here with you. Sorry about that. I'm back. I'm back, yeah, yeah. I'm back. Good evening. I started a little early. Like I was mentioning earlier, I got a really bad headache from crying all day. So I wasn't sure how long I would be on this evening. I'm really sad, to be honest. Just really depressed, and actually, I didn't even know this was a thing, which I feel horrible that I didn't even look it up or think to, but I don't think I could have brought myself to do it before. I mean, considering how distraught I am today, I don't even know why I did it today, but um like for 4th of July and um Memorial Day and Veterans Day, you know, I'd like to commemorate fallen soldiers and folks still serving, anybody that helps, you know, first responders, all that, by, you know, I guess like watching documentaries, stuff like that. Like, you know, that's the least we can do, right? Like educating ourselves and, you know, that kind of stuff. But I've never been able to do that for 9/11 because I don't know why. I mean, everything's hard to watch and deal with, war, all of it, but I don't know why 9/11 just really like affects me a lot. Um, but I never could bring myself to really watch anything or, you know, but today I went on YouTube to see, you know, if they had some kind of like memorial or something like that. And I didn't realize, I almost feel like a horrible American for not even realizing this, but they do a memorial every year where they read the names. And I feel bad that I never, you know, watched that. So I was watching that earlier today. I watched the whole thing, and oh my gosh, like I mean, that's the least we could do, right? So I watched that, and then National Geographic did a special, which I also didn't know about. I think it was broken up in a like 2 or 3 episodes, but there's a version of it on YouTube where it's all of it combined. So I started watching that before I got on here, and I got to watch the rest of it. Oh, and I was also watching our YouTube collab loop group videos that are in reference to awareness. That's what I was watching first this morning. And I want to get through that loop as well because I haven't had time to watch a lot of the loops lately, and I feel guilty about that, but I feel like, you know, awareness is really important, so I wanted to make that part of my schedule for this week, today and tomorrow, to get through those. And the ones I've watched so far have been amazing, and I'm so appreciative. And for anybody who's on here, hey Sin, hey Jody. I know the numbers keep changing, so I don't know who's on and if YouTube's just having fun with me or not, or what YouTube's doing. I know the numbers are always jumping around and stuff like that. Oh, but not to get sidetracked too much. So, National Geographic did a documentary, so I'm watching that as well. And I'm going to finish watching that after this live and then continue watching the loop group videos for our awareness loop for this week. Hey, Debbie. Oh, hey, Tiffany. Good evening, folks. I would say happy Wednesday, but today is not a happy day. I was just mentioning earlier, I started earlier because I have a really bad headache because I've been crying all day. And I don't know when people came in, but I did mention that I didn't realize that there was a memorial they do every year where they read the names. So I watched all of that, and it was very sombering, and that's why I've been crying all day. Well, I would have been crying anyway, but I feel like that's the least we can do. And then, like I was just saying, National Geographic did a documentary, so I'm watching that, and that's, man. Anyway, so my loop video dropped today. Our theme for this week is awareness. I did do a vote for the group that was posting this week if they actually wanted to post YouTube loop videos on this date of 9/11 for 2024. The general consensus of the vote was yes. And I've mentioned this before that I was outvoted. I actually voted no. I think only one or two other people voted no as well. The predominant vote was yes. And I didn't have to participate. Some folks suggested that I just not participate, but since I manage the loop groups, I felt weird not participating. So my loop videos in reference to mental health, and I did very for a very small part of it mention that it was also suicide prevention month, because that was actually the day for yesterday. And then one of our other loop members, Emily from Growing Modestly, actually did do that as her awareness video, which I really appreciate. I haven't gotten through all the videos yet, so I don't know all the awareness causes that everybody touched upon, but Tanisha did donors awareness, which was amazing. Like, she's a nurse, and, you know, donors are a huge, I mean, that's that sacrifice, that ever giving gifts. I can't talk about awarenesses and stuff. Like, I'm not cut out for this stuff, man. I don't know why I get so emotional. I think I've always been this way, though. Okay. I'm waiting for my second anxiety pill for the day to kick in, which will probably not help. I'll still be emotional, but all right. So yeah, I felt bad that I hadn't known about the memorial for 9/11 and the commemorating they've been doing and the documentaries and stuff, but I just hadn't brought myself to be able to watch that stuff. but this year I felt like that was the least I could do. Um, I might go to New York at some point and see the memorial in person, but I don't know if I could handle that. But I have my red, white, and blue. I'm wearing red, white, and blue. And like I was saying earlier at the beginning of this, when I started early, that the only reason I scheduled this live was basically to show up for those that can't. Because, like I said, my loop video, I know it sounds silly, but I feel like living our lives, even if it's something, menial or trivial or as simple as talking about planners, it's still living for those that can't. So that's why I didn't cancel the live. But I feel weird, like I said earlier, I feel weird talking about planners. Like, I'm just like, I thought this would be a good distraction for me, and I didn't want to cancel last minute. But if anybody wants to let us know in the comments how you're doing today, how the weather is where you're at, what you're drinking, what you had for dinner. I haven't eaten yet. I have a Coke. The weather here was actually warm, but the sun was out, so that was nice. The sun felt so good. I walked around the sun for a little bit and just let the sun, you know, shine down on me, and I'm just so thankful for the sun. I'm thankful to be alive. I'm thankful for everything I have. I'm thankful for you all. I'm thankful I can be on here. I'm thankful for the freedom to talk about something as simple as planners. I'm thankful for my best friend Yoda. I'm thankful I have food I can eat after this live. I'm thankful that even though life is tough, we keep showing up for each other, and life's just so precious, See, this is why I shouldn't be on here. I can't talk about this stuff. Alright, I need to stop talking about it. Whoa, you're in the ER? Are you okay? What's going on? Oh my gosh, I hope you're okay. No, like you said, it's a good distraction. So, like, I think this is a good thing, even if it's just for a little bit. Like we can escape from uh the reality of how hard life is. Vanessa says I'm doing okay. I had steak for dinner. Ooh, good. Weather was in the 70s. Drinking an adult beverage. Ooh, adult beverage. That's good. What is it? I think I need an adult beverage. um, we're gonna have HelloFresh chicken and rice dish. We are socked in with smoke from the. I have my water. I'm thankful for every day. I've been seeing the fires in California. You guys are having them in Utah, Sim? I didn't know about that. I mean, I don't know about everything going on in the world, obviously, but I hadn't heard about any fires in Utah. I have what they thought was a kidney, but we've now discovered it's complicated by kidney stone. That's probably going to need surgery. Oh my god. Tiffany, you're like acting like it sucks, but I'm doing it. It's not. I mean, you might be getting surgery. Uh, Tiffany, are you going into surgery like right now? Is that like outpatient that they schedule? Like you're going back, or I hope you're okay. Oh, be careful, Sin. Everybody be careful. Like, wherever you're at, whatever is going on, please be careful. Honestly, can I tell you all, this probably sounds awful, but well, I don't know if about it being awful, but I I'm so like I mean, I've never really talked about why 9/11 is really really hard for me, but one of the main reasons is because like I'm so scared of so many things. Like with I have crippling and debilitating anxiety, and I have had so much medical anxiety since I turned 40, and just anxiety in life of being scared all the time. Like I'm always scared. I always have this dread in my stomach about bad things happening, and I dream about it, and it's been really really bad the past 4 years, and I've had these racing thoughts in my head. Like my anxiety has been just I I've never dealt with anything like this in my life, and I've been fighting all these voices and demons and all this stuff, all this dark stuff. But like the 9/11 stuff is hard because when I see that, I think I don't even know how those people got through that. Like how, like and the people that ran back in to help. Like I always would hope that I would be someone that would help others and be that heroic, but I think I would freeze. Like the anxiety, I would just freeze. I mean, I would hope that's not the case, but you don't know until you know. And this just the amount of fear that those people must have felt, the confusion and fear. But anyway, so what I was gonna say is I feel awful that I actually just want to live in this bubble here in the country, in my cabin, in the woods, where it's quiet and I'm not around much of anything or anyone, and I feel safe in a sense, other than when we have bad damage and we have to evacuate because of floods or when we lose power and it's freezing or something like that. But short of that, like the idea of being in New York just scares me, to be honest. It's too big, too many people, too many unknowns, and it's the anxiety, you know? But I hope you all are staying safe, or as much as you can be. And I'm so sorry, like, Tiffany, like, oh my gosh, like, I wish there was something I could do to help. All right, well, oh, and like I was saying, Tanisha did for our loop videos that dropped today for the awareness loops. Um, Tanisha did the donor awareness, and I just thought that was amazing. But also giving blood helps, and I think people can also give platelets, which I guess is probably the same thing as blood, but I think there's something else you can give too. I can't think of what it's called. It might start with an E. But yeah, I think there's like, you can give blood and something else. I actually would, but whenever they take blood from me, I almost pass out, so I don't know how much I can give. Plasma, that's the other thing. That's what I've, yeah, blood and plasma, I believe, are donations that folks can do. And actually, they mentioned that in the documentary I'm watching, there were people lined up to donate blood as everything was happening. I don't know if y'all have seen that documentary from National Geographic, but if you're able to watch it, you should, because just, the heroism and I don't know. I just figure it's the least I can do. Also, my dad is military. He's retired Colonel Air Force, and he was near the Pentagon when the planes hit. So I think that's another reason why it's kind of emotional for me. He lost comrades, and I knew some of the people. Gosh, I'm sorry, y'all. Ooh, sorry. I need to compose myself. Okay. Planners. Planners. Oh. And like I said, I don't know if we're going to have many people on tonight or not. Ooh. Sorry, y'all. I know we're on a delay. I don't know if more people are going to be joining us this evening or not. So, we could go ahead and get started. So I don't know if anybody wants to put in the comments what their 2025 planner lineup is, if they have a lineup, if you're trying to figure out what you want to use, if you have any questions about what to use for 2025, or what you're considering and why, or anything like that. Let me put something else on. Oh, I had I'm in my Focus Music playlist on my YouTube channel, which, as I've mentioned before, is public on my channel. So I have different public things on my channel. My YouTube weekly lives tab, my YouTube videos, obviously, which includes the YouTube collab loop group videos, and then the Focus Music playlist. I don't know what else is public on my channel. I haven't ever checked to see how much I have on there that's public. Alright, I found a playlist that's called USA. It's flying over the USA. I feel like that's pretty good for what we're talking about. I could do the patriotic music over and over, but I figured I'd change it up a little bit. No lineup yet, still figuring it out. That's Vanessa. And then Sin says Sterling Ink A6 and 1. Not sure what else will be there. Okay, so are those the planners you're using, Sin, or is that planners and journals? Because that's why I did planner chat and journal chat, because I know for me, I have multiple creative journals that I use in a sense. Like, I just basically grab whatever I feel like using. Um, Depending on the moment. I don't even know where to start. I guess I could start since I was just mentioning journals. So, I have another journal downstairs that I didn't bring up, but I have shown it on a previous live. I set up, well, I already had it set up, but I set it up even more. I have a like creative journal set up with traveler's notebook inserts, um, that all features stickers and washi from the Primrose Corner. And I showed that in detail. That has its own live, and that was part of like one of my Wednesday YouTube weekly lives where I swatched a bunch of washi that I'd gotten from her shop before she moved to Germany. So if you want to check that out, it's actually really cool. You can see a lot of different parts of the setup I did for that journal with the traveler's notebook inserts, and it's basically just literally like different inserts to journal in as I want to. Let's see, not sure. A6 journal as well as a B6 Slim journal. I watched that one. Yeah, that one was good, I think. That journal was a lot of fun. Okay, so journals, I have this one that I got from Erin Condren that I thought was beautiful. Lined journal, so easy to write in. I thought about not doing anything to it, but I was thinking I could still do stuff in it and then still leave it out so I can look at it because I think it's so pretty. But I was thinking it'd be fun to set up this journal on one of my loop videos with like a certain theme of stickers, like putting all fall stickers in here or all purple or I don't know, all teal stickers, something like that. Um, or just whatever I feel like using, and do multiple pages, different designs, different stickers or whatever. So this could just be another journal I can grab whenever I want to use it. Then I've shown this multiple times. I have this journal that I'm going to be setting up in a couple of different YouTube loop group videos where it's going to be all Halloween themed, and I do have more Halloween stuff other than all this. Um, I have to go through all my other stuff and pull out any other Halloween stuff I have, but I have this container of Halloween stuff. And then these I got recently. I think I've got more Halloween stickers, other places that I need to pull and put in here. But some of them are also already in here. And I've mentioned this journal multiple times that I received from Cindy. And Cindy's, I don't know if it's her favorite holiday. I don't even know if Halloween's actually considered a holiday, but she loves Halloween. So since she sent me this journal that she got from Walmart, I decided to decorate it all in Halloween themed washi and stickers. So I'm going to be doing that on some loop group videos, which is going to be a lot of fun. And I have so many different style stickers that I'm going to be using and washi. So I've been collecting that to prepare for those videos. I could do it separate from the loop videos, but I just thought that would be a lot of fun to do a loop video where I just literally sit there and just sticker up and washi up. And I've got this pet tape from Simply Gilded, and I just think that'll be a lot of fun. So I have those journals. Hey, Crystal. It's okay. If you want, you could go back and watch the replay. I was talking about 9/11 stuff, and I started early because I have a really bad headache because I've been crying all day. But if you want to watch the replay, you can catch up with what I was talking about all that. Sterling Ink NY horizontal folio for my main planner, B6 for journaling. I think Halloween is a holiday. It's also pre-printed in calendars. Oh, if something's pre-printed on a calendar, does that automatically mean it's a holiday? Because we don't. I assumed holidays were days where like the government is off from work, but we don't take Halloween off of work. You know what I mean? So that's why I didn't think it was actually a holiday. I've never looked that up to see what constitutes as an actual holiday. I hope the doc gave you some good news, Tiffany. I can't believe you're on here in the middle of dealing with that. Oh, it's okay, Vanessa. I mean, I don't even know what I'm talking about. As far as like holidays and stuff like that. Oh, and I would be doing a live on Halloween, but Halloween is on Thursday this year. So I will be doing a live the day before. So maybe I will make it a fun, spooky live somehow. Wow, I'm glad you're taking everything so well, Tiffany. I'm glad you're able to be on your phone as well, so you can have some kind of distraction. I know this sounds weird, but I'm glad I can help distract, considering what you're dealing with over there. Okay, so also in reference to journals, I have this, speaking of B6, um, I have this beautiful Notique cover. I got this a long time ago. I am now a Notique affiliate though. This was the first cover I ever got. And it's always been really popular. They do have different hardware color for Notique. They have like gunmetal, silver, gold, rose gold, and then they have just like plain black. But yeah, this was the first cover I got, and then I put a sterling ink in here, and I've used it as a creative journal. I'm one of those types that usually likes to start my journal in the middle if it's like a creative journal because it just lays open easily. Um, so I'll probably still be using this. I thought about getting a B6 planner, but I think I'll just continue to use this. It's chunking up a little bit. Um, but it's not too bad, and obviously I can still use this. I would like to decorate the insides and stuff, but I just haven't gotten around to doing all the frilly things. Even though I would love to. I figure I'll get to that eventually, and maybe that's even something I would do in a YouTube weekly live if y'all want to see that. Like, see me decorate planners like this, for example. This is also another Notique. I've shown this a couple times. I thought I'd try B6 rings. I didn't know it was going to look like this on the inside, though, so I thought this side would be on this side. So I assume it was supposed to come this way. um, but I could do a live where I decorate all of my planners or switch some stuff out if it's like a monthly switch out type of thing, if y'all want to see something like that. So this planner, the B6 rings, the inserts are from Sadie Stickers, which is my first time getting inserts from her shop. Monthly and weekly 2024 academic. And it started in July, and I haven't had a chance to use it yet for September, so I might have to redate that and just hope to start in October instead. Because life is just busy, so I can't use all the planners, unfortunately. But this one only goes until June of 2025. So at that time, I can redate the inserts that I didn't have a chance to use yet. And then if that's the case, I think that would take me until September of next year or even October of next year, assuming I use all the months. So I could just keep redating and reusing this as needed until I'm done with these inserts. And then I could get some free inserts to put in here or other inserts to try. I've never really done rings before, so I figured I'd give it a shot. Again, I'm a Notique affiliate. I can send you the link if you want to place an order with them with my affiliate link. It's also in my link tree. This is the black B6 rings, and I got the silver. I was really just wanting to try this like style. Um, so I do love this. The quality of Notique is really, 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 really good. In case you're not aware of that already. And then speaking of Notique, since I'm kind of on the Notique jag right now, I'm going to get these out of the way. Oh my gosh, there's more people on. Wow. You enjoy watching me plan? Aw, thanks, then. I'm assuming you're talking to me. Please do a video of you decorating your planners. Oh, really? Well, so I wasn't even necessarily talking about an actual plan with me, but I was talking about like setting up this type of stuff. I have a 5-year diary from Sterling Ink in a different cover, and I've actually done a couple of YouTube videos where I set it up and I changed it out each month. And if you want to check out those videos, that'd be great. But it didn't seem like the videos, like people were really interested in it, so I just stopped doing them. I could do the videos again, but I could also do one as a YouTube weekly live so you can see the process of what I do when I do that, if anybody's interested in that. but I could set up, since I don't have these set up, I could do a YouTube weekly live where I set up multiple of these for whatever month or week it is or whatever, like whatever season I'm decorating for or whatever. um and then I also could do a live plan with me on one of my Wednesday lives. Not sure if y'all want to actually see a live plan with me or not, but I could do that. So this planner, y'all have seen, or most of you have. This is one of my favorites. I'm trying to find people who still have this because I will redate it if they do. I want to get as many of these as I can. This is my favorite sterling ink planner that I have found so far. It's a A5 2024 compact full year. So if you know anybody that has one that's willing to get rid of it, I'm interested, but I only want the mist cover is what I'm looking for. And I'll do white or gold gilded. Um, but I don't know why, I just really love this thing, and I haven't been able to use it the way I wanted, so I'm kind of using it as a commonplace planner and to try things out. And I've been trying just random different things throughout the year, and thankfully I didn't have a chance to use everything, so now I can go back through and kind of just dabble with things and figure things out. Like even trying the tabs was new for me to see if I would like it. Um, and I've used it for some notes for some of my lives. This is a reel I just showed the other day. If y'all want to give that reel some love, I actually used a Hobonichi Daily Cousin kit from Sammy Lynn Planning, who I'm a rep for. My code is lisamarie15, or if there's a sale going on, you can mention my name in the comments to get my freebie. But her daily Hobonichi Cousin kits fit in an A5 sterling ink, which is what I wanted to show folks. The only thing I trimmed was these skinny stickers at the top. I trimmed like about that much off, and that was it. But the big pieces on the bottom fit, and obviously everything else fits just fine, including these pieces here, which are about this long. And then I have the skinny on top, or on the bottom, I should say. So I haven't used it yet, but I wanted to test it out to see how it would work out. And I didn't add any other stickers from her kit, so this is literally all the stickers that were included in that Hobonichi Daily Cousin kit. So it's made for the Hobonichi Cousin, which I also got one for the Hobonichi Cousin, which I'll be sharing with y'all. But I wanted to show folks who are using an A5 sterling ink planner or notebook that the kits from Sammy Lynn Planning, the daily kits, actually work in these planners and notebooks as well. And it comes with quite a bit of stickers. So it's got plenty of room for function, and you have the decoration. And she's got some really beautiful designs for autumn and fall and Halloween and fun stuff. I just ordered one of those kits to try. Oh, good. Yes to a live setup, live plan with me too. Okay, cool. Okay, so maybe next Wednesday I'll go ahead. I'll do that. Next Wednesday I'll either plan a live plan with me, or these setups would be good for fall time. I'll figure it out. And then maybe the following Wednesday I'll do the other one. So for the next upcoming YouTube weekly lives, I'll go ahead and plan on doing that. I was going to do I might be doing sticker storage for a shop in between that. So next week I might actually be doing a sticker storage. It depends on when I get a package that's on the way. But y'all see that. I'll be sharing that all with you. Okay, so my idea though for this A5, like I said, I plan to use this as a commonplace for as long as I can, or to test things out like stickers and pens and different layout ideas and just housing some information, possibly, because I love this notebook or this planner so much. But I do have a plan September 15th to order I was going to get another 2025 A5 compact, the same exact thing as this with a different color cover, which the only ones they have available in this style is linen and the forest. And the forest color is actually what I have on my 5-year diary, which is downstairs. But if I want to get this color, I have to get the 2025 A5 full year, um, not compact. So all the daily pages. The good news about that, and I am planning on doing it, the good news about that is I can store it in this cover because there's plenty of room. So I'm going to use this cover for the 2025 version with the mist cover of this style, but it's going to have more daily pages. And the reason that's good is because I'm not getting another Hobonichi Cousin next year. This is my second year in the Hobonichi Cousin, and it's too much. Like, I'm curious to see if the sterling ink is a little less heavy and cumbersome. And I tote this thing up and down the stairs all the time, and not that I can't handle it, but I don't know, I'm just kind of, I need a break from it, I guess. I just want to change it up. So the big A5 I'm getting now with the gold gilded pages in the mist cover is going to replace this. So these dailies, the new A5 I'm going to get are going to be my dailies for my lives and stuff like that, and other social media stuff. So that's my plan. This will go away. So this is 2024. This will go away in 2025 because it pretty much ends there anyway. And then this will be a commonplace, older planner to use for various reasons. And then I'll take this one out and put the new 2025 one in here. So that's my plan for those two. I'm ordering my Sterling Ink A5 full year Sunday when they release. What color are you getting, Crystal? Have you tried Sterling Ink before? Oh, and by the way, for those of you that said yes to a plan with me live, do you have any preferences on the plan with me? I could do a poll in my stories on Instagram about the layout or planner I use, but if you want, you can let me know in the comments if you have a preference. Okay, I said on the last planner chat, this is planner chat number 2 if you want to go check out the first one. I originally said I wasn't going to do a Hobonichi Weeks again, but I lied. I gotta... Oh, my clear cover's downstairs. I gotta put my clear cover back on this. I showed multiple covers that I have for the Hobonichi Weeks, including this one. And I forgot how much I love the Hobonichi Weeks with all of the accessories and stuff I already have for it. So I don't want those all to go to waste. And I placed an order. My big thing was finding a planner where it was plain on the inside, such that when I shared like a spread, for example, if I was sharing this spread, see how it's all white right here and there's no other design or anything? I couldn't find a planner that had that because I couldn't find this one again for 2025. So I was just going to redate a Sterling Ink because I have a 2024 Sterling Ink with gold gilded pages that I could use, which I could actually sell to somebody if someone's interested. But I am going to be charging what I paid for it, which I think I paid $34 or $36 for it. I can't remember. Something like that. But good news is, Hobonichi had this on their website, but so did Jet Pens. And I had to spend an extra $1 to get free shipping. So I got 3 pens, including, I think, 2 click art pens, because I love click art pens. And then I got a Sarasa dry pen in a really pretty color. So I got 3 pens, and I was able to order this from Jet Pens. So I just did that the other day. So this is on the way, but the 2025 version. So I'm so happy about that, because this is exactly what I wanted to have again. to use for a Hobonichi Weeks for next year. And I still have more of this year to use, obviously. Um, and I have these beautiful covers that I got from Printpression, which I showed in a previous YouTube weekly live if you want to check that out. And you can see that my weeks is chunking up pretty good from the monthlies and the weeklies. And I haven't filled out the notes as much as I wanted to this year for all the anxiety and stuff I've had going on, so I'm going to try and do better about that next year and continue the rest of the year doing that. I did do a quarterly flip through of this, but I'm behind on my quarterly flip throughs, so stay tuned because I will have YouTube videos of the second quarter flip through, and then obviously when the third quarter's done. So I am going to do the Hobonichi Weeks again. I said I wasn't last video, but I was lying. Or I was wrong. I changed my mind. So I predominantly am tracking, I'm not saying everything that I'm tracking in every planner because it can change, and I don't know what I'm doing exactly in every single planner yet. But so far for the weeks, I do track a lot of random stuff in here, and some of it's stuff that I track on a wall calendar downstairs, and some of it's kind of home related, some of it's personal, like I track my cycle, sleep, pain tracker, which is what I use this, and I showed this in the flip through, by the way. This is what I use that yearly at a glance for, as a pain tracker. And then in the weeklies, I've tracked multiple different things. You'll see the progression when I do the quarterly flip throughs, but as of late, I've been tracking meals and the weather, and then writing some other stuff on the side. But when I do the flip throughs, you'll see the different stuff. So that is something that I'm using for 2024, and I will have a 2025 version. And the Jet Pens order is my first order from Jet Pens, so I am looking forward to sharing that. Okay, so next, let's see. No preference for me, any is fine. Sterling ink N2, the mist, and this will be my. You're getting the mist as well, Crystal? You're getting the same exact one I'm getting? Are you getting the gold gilded edges or the white edges? That's so funny, you're getting the same exact one I'm getting. My nose, my head is so stuffy from crying all day, y'all. Like, it's like one of those sinus headaches where there's like a lot of pressure. Like, my head hurts all over. Ugh. Okay. So I have this little notebook that I put together in reference to when I found out I was the PR team manager for Shine Sticker Studio. I put together this little notebook. It's an A5 sterling, or A6 sterling ink. And I have some more information to put in here, and I didn't have a chance to fill everything out yet, but this is what I started to put together. And then I have a 2024 A6 planner that I could redate, but I also have this for sale. So I have this for sale and a week size horizontal with the caramel cover and the gold gilded edges. And then I have this A6 for sale as well, which is also gold gilded edges. And this is a vertical. And it's dated, so it would have to be redated, but that's the monthly, and then that's the vertical. So I can either use it with this notebook if I'm not able to sell it. So that's kind of what I have set up. I can't show all the details for everything, but I do have a bunch of A6 stickers from Shine Sticker Studio to use. So I can use that A6 size stickers from Shine Sticker Studio. Oh, by the way, Like I said, I'm a PRT manager for Shine Sticker Studio. My code's lisamarie15, or you can mention my name in the comments if my code doesn't apply. Um, but I want to use up a bunch of the A6 size stickers in an A6 size notebook and planner if needed, but I'd rather sell the planner, to be honest, because I don't really need it per se. Because I'm actually using this as a Shine Sticker Studio planner, and this one actually, this one started July 2023, actually, but I didn't have a chance to use this one as much as I would have liked, so I've just used it sporadically. I have some stuff in here I can't show you all. But I just posted my monthly. If you want to give this post some love on my Instagram page or see it in the Facebook group or any of the Facebook groups I shared it in or all of them. So yeah, I'm going to be using this as this was back planning. I gotta set this up and set up the current week and all that. But anyway, so yeah, I love this planner and I just think it works really good. Oh, and so it goes through the end of this year for 2024, but since I wasn't able to use all of the previous months, and it's technically an 18-month planner, and obviously I don't want it to go to waste, so I'm gonna go back through and just redate months. So I'm gonna be jumping around in it because like January 2024 obviously is in the middle because this started in July. So when December runs out, and then I have some months that are duplicated. So July's in here twice because this started in July, but then there's another July. So, I mean, it's just for me anyway to use. So, and it also, you know, like I said, I'm using it for Shine Sticker Studio. I don't know how long the PR team manager gig's gonna be or whatever. So, but I did want to use it for that while I am doing that. Is that a full white edges? What were Sin? You said compact. What were you asking about? Is that a full? Which one were you referring to? Oh, were you referring to the A6? So the week size that I have is a compact, and it's horizontal, gold gilded edges, and then this one is also a compact. So it's full year. They're both full year, but they're both compact, which just means that they have half the amount of note sheets back here. So they don't have a note sheet for every day of the year. So it wouldn't be like a daily, unless you actually did squares to make the dailies smaller. So yeah, this is a compact. And then, like I said, the week size is a compact as well. And like Cynthia, she actually got some sterling ink for me. I also have an undated B6 planner that is for 6 months. It's a half year, but it's undated, so it can be used for any months. So I have this A4 that's 2024, so it would be redated unless you're using it for back planning for like memory planning or something. The weeks is a 2024, same thing if you're backdating or just redate it. So they're all essentially compacts because the B6 is an undated half year, but it also has note pages. So I have those three for sale from Sterling Ink because I don't really need them per se. I'll use them eventually if I don't sell them, but I figure if anybody wants to buy them, then... Yeah, this is one of the reasons I'm using this for Shine Sticker Studios. These are the colors that remind me of Shine Sticker Studio, and I love the ombre coil from Erin Condren. I love the Erin Condren paper, and I just think this is a lot of fun. I thought about decorating the covers too with some Shine Sticker Studio stickers, because I have multiple covers I can use from Erin Condren. So that's fun. And then as far as Happy Planner, this goes through July of 2025. So I've been using this as like a creative journal. And I typically use Samuel and planning stickers in here. I haven't filled this out yet, and I had it on different disc when I did the reel, but this is like an example of the kind of creative planning I'm doing in here. But it's actually a fruit and flora inserts. It's the fruit and flora planner. So it started 2024, and I haven't used all the days or months, or all the weeks or months, so I can redate those as needed. I love this. I got this from Live Love Posh a long time ago, and then I'm obsessed with the red disc, and then I love Alice in Wonderland, so that's what I have housed in here. You can see the cover's messed up, but I love this thing. I keep it downstairs so I can look at it. And then another Happy Planner I got that I haven't had a chance to start using yet. I got this as a home planner. I would actually like to use this for September, and I could backdate it. It does have decoration in it, so it does make it a little more challenging to use, but I don't know. I love Bambi. I love having a big planner, and I really love all the different sections. This is my favorite section, one of them. Like the last time I did something. And so the months I didn't get to use, I just figure I'll redate those, because this goes all the way through June of next year. So the months I didn't get to use, I can just redate them. And then I got the notes paper. I got like an accessory pack. It says Believe in Your Dreams, which I love, and it came with a couple stickers and the folder. And I think the bookmark. Yeah, this bookmark came with it, which has Thumper on it. And I actually love these discs. This would be pretty on gold too, but I actually like these clear, sparkly discs because it goes with everything. I just really love looking at this too. It's just so pretty. So those are the Happy... I have other Happy Planners, don't get me wrong. I have a ton of Happy Planner stuff. But those are ones that I can use or have been using for 2024 and can use in 2025. So those are all going back downstairs with me. And then that'll go back downstairs. And then so then looks like they might be with this one. Is your Hobo Weeks a soft cover? Hobo Weeks. Hobonichi Weeks. Oh, so yeah, that's the main reason I got this one too. So most of the Hobonichi Weeks are hardcover. I don't like that. This one is soft and pliable. They have a black version too with the stripe. But I have a clear cover for this, so I'm gonna decorate this one soon, and I can do that in the weekly YouTube weekly live where I decorate the inside of my planners. I'll decorate this one because I hadn't decorated it yet for 2024, but I kind of feel like doing it now. So I have a clear cover, decorate it, put the clear cover on it, and then that clear cover will fit on the 2025 one. And I'll probably do a YouTube video setting up the 2025 planner. But yeah, that's another reason why I love it too, the floppy. I like soft covers. I mean, hard covers are okay for some stuff, but predominantly I really love... I think that's another reason why I love Sterling ink so much, because I love how floppy the covers are. Okay. And then I have this Bold Blooms Erin Condren horizontal layout, which I still haven't finished setting up. Maybe that's part of the YouTube Weekly Live, is setting up all my planners, because I just haven't gotten around to it. And I'm not even using this as much as I want to yet, but I do have a bunch of kits back here that I've gotten for it, and I got a bunch of stuff that I want to use ASAP in here that I shared on a live the other day from Tailor Made Creative Planning. So I'm going to be doing that. I wanted to try and do some today, but I was just too sad. But I'm hoping to do that this week and this weekend. So this one goes through December 2025. Oh, and just a reminder, don't forget to like my video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I keep losing subscribers on here, so if you're willing to subscribe, that'd be great. So the months that I didn't have a chance to use in here yet, I will redate, like I mentioned before. So some of them I decorated, but I didn't have a chance to use them, so I can just redate them. So yeah, I haven't really had a chance to utilize this yet because I've been so busy unexpectedly with a bunch of different stuff going on that I didn't know was going to be happening. Not like in a bad way, but okay, I'm going to show that one next, but I have to run downstairs, so I'll be right back, guys. I'm actually going to take some of these back down with me since I have to run down there anyway. I'll be right back. Yoda, I'll be right back. Were you looking for something in the drawer? Was the dinner good? Do you all notice that when you start like using your planners and journals and stuff, like if you're sad or something, it actually like helps make you feel better? Like it's a really good distraction. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so then also for 2025, and I had gotten a good amount of this a while ago, at least for the Erin Condren, because it released a while ago. Some of them I already had. Like, I already had this one from way back when, and just hadn't had a chance to utilize it as much as I wanted. It's like when you're hungry and you buy more food than you can eat, or you grab more food than you can eat. I feel like in the planner world, we do that, right? Like, we get too excited and we just want all the things. And I like to have variety, so. And like today, with today being so sad with 9/11 and all that, and just the reminders of how short life is, and just enjoying life to the fullest. Or I mean, it's planners, so I don't know if that's enjoying life to the fullest, but this is something that we enjoy, right? And like the planning and journaling, it really does help with the anxiety. Like, just, I don't know, talking about something that is a good thing and positive, and it has to do with all the stuff I do in the community to help small shops and other content creators, and it all kind of goes hand in hand, you know what I mean? Like, this is a conduit into all of the other things I do in the community, so I try to utilize these, tools to make me better at helping folks in the social media world. So when I didn't mean to get the daily duo per se. And I probably should have never let Barb send me the one that she had, but Barb had won a giveaway of a daily duo set from Erin Condren, and she didn't like it. So she had a second set of the daily duo, which was for the earlier part of this year. And unfortunately, I ended up loving it. Well, they changed the format. I didn't know if I'd still love it, but I ended up still loving it. So I ended up picking it up when they released the new version of it, because I wanted to have it instead of not having it. And the good thing with something like this is I can redate it and use it for years to come until it's done being used. So it's not like anybody's grading me on this. Oh, and again, I can do another live setting it up. Well, this is for 2025, so that's also why. I might do a YouTube weekly live where I set up 2025 planners, and then do a YouTube weekly live where I set up stuff that I'm using right now. And then also do a YouTube weekly live where I do a plan with me, so y'all can see, I don't know, how I do certain plan with me's or whatever. So this one's blank because obviously it's for 2025, and I got the canvas style. I like having the platinum coil for the daily. I don't know why, but it seems to go better with a lot of stuff I use. So this will be a daily planner I can use in 2025, and it's for January through June. And the other daily duo I got was for the rest of this year. So once this one is done, I'm done with the dailies for the daily duo, because this one ends June 2025. But for any days that I didn't use for the one that I'm using for this year, I can just go back and redate. And then I'm sure there's going to be days that I miss in here that I can go back and redate as well. So basically, I have two versions of these that I can redate and use as needed. I had already put this cover on here to be ready for next year in January. I actually bought this cover separate from the other covers that come with the planners when we get them, which is usually the plain asterisk covers come with it, but you can choose the color you want. Of course, I had to get like a teal color, which goes great with this. But then, and actually, this cover would go good also. So I might switch that out eventually and put this one on here starting in January, since my favorite color is teal and my birthday's in January. So I might switch that out, but for now, I have it the way I have it. So this is ready to go for next year, other than like if I want to set some stuff up in it. This one I got by accident, kind of, sort of. I bought it for a certain small shop I was working with, and then they left and disappeared. So, word to the wise, I wouldn't buy anything for any shop or whatever in case you're like 100% sure you're going to be working with them in the future or whatever. So this ended up being a waste of money, unfortunately. This is my first time getting a 12-month though from Erin Condren. Typically I always get the add-on because it's only an extra $5 to get the 18 months. So this is an 18-month versus the 1 year. And it's a huge difference, obviously, especially when it chunks up. So I was kind of curious about getting the 1 year. I forgot to mention, this is a horizontal layout, by the way, which is actually my favorite. And I forgot to show that with the bold blooms, which I already took downstairs. But the bold blooms was a horizontal layout as well. That's the first layout I got from Erin Condren, and I keep going back to it. Other than loving the Daily Duo layout. But I did love the vertical layout for the certain kits I was using from certain shops I used to represent, which I'm not representing any of those shops anymore. Now, there are plenty of vertical kits I could get to use for this, though. So I could still use this, or I might actually try and sell this if anybody's interested in a 1 year vertical layout life planner with the platinum coil. It does start January 2025 and it goes through December. And it has the notes pages and all that good stuff. And it's got the canvas interior, which means it is all neutral. It's got the future planning, it's got the stickers, and then it's got the pocket. And this is the cover I have on it, but I would switch it out for a different cover because I put one of the personalized covers on here because I think it's really pretty. But yeah, I can switch out the cover and I could sell this if someone was interested. I might do it in the buy sell trade group because I don't really need it. I could use it for the fun of it, but I don't want it to go to waste if I don't really need it. Looks like an exit. For the list of the lives. What do you mean, Sin? Wow, so much has changed since I stopped paying attention at UC. I've never seen this layout. You've never seen the vertical layout? Or are you talking about the daily, Tiffany? Were you talking about the new daily layout, or were you talking about this vertical one? Sorry, I just looked over at the comments. I can show the daily again if that's what you're referring to. The vertical's been around for a while as far as I know, but I don't remember. I'd have to go look. I can see I have a basket. That basket over there has all my EC stuff in it. So I have my old EC in there, like the first one I ever got from them. You were making all the ideas for lives, and I was just wondering if you were making a... Oh. I need to do that. Oh, did I do that in the... I don't remember if I did that in here. I don't remember where I did that, Sin. That's funny you asked that. I don't know if I did that in the common planner thing that I was... Because I remember that coming up before. But I don't remember if... Oh, I might have written it in the Hobonichi, which I already took... Oh, no, I got it over there. I either wrote it in here or the Hobonichi. I can't remember. That was a pen test. I don't remember writing it in here. That does sound familiar, though. Making a list. Oh, did I write it? Oh, yeah, I have the Sterling inks listed here that I have for sale. I have that, I have a blank notebook, too, that's a week size that I could sell. That has a mauve cover. Where did I write that? Can you get Ditch? He's just out there barking his head off. I think I wrote it in the Hobonichi. Well, you know what? I have these blank pages here, so I could just write it here. Let me grab a gold pen if I can have one. I think my gold pens are downstairs. Shit. Oh wait, I might have one right here. Do we have a gold pen here yet? I have so many pens in this drawer, y'all. I got the Pentel. It's the green. This one might be a little too juicy to use, but we'll see. I got so much stuff in here now, I can't close it. This one's almost out of ink. Oh, seriously? Come on. Oh. It literally just ran out of ink. Alrighty. Man, I got my... It's all too dark. Shoot. The pen... I forgot to put that pen in here that I would use. For some reason, I want to use ink that'll match the page. I don't always like using black ink if it's not going to match, you know? Do you hear somebody? Who is it? Oh, who's that? Who's that? Oh, wait, I have another one. Oh, hopefully this one's full. This one looks like it's empty too. Shoot. Why would I have a bunch of empty ones? That's annoying. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. They're both empty? Oh my gosh, y'all. This is really irritating. What the Why the heck would I have two empty pens? Oh my gosh. That is so stupid. I don't even remember using these. Hardly at all. Oh my gosh. Stupid. I'm gonna have to write the list later. I mean, I could use a different pen, but like I said, I really want to use a pen that's gonna match. Oh wait, let me see if I can use one of these. Hold on a second. I can't find a blue that matches. I got all these papers in this way. In the way. I need to move these papers. Did you get more cookies, Yo-Yo? Yo-Yo got more cookies. Let's see if one of these will... I don't have like a blue that... Oh my gosh, seriously? This one doesn't work either. And there's ink in it. What the f... I can't tell you how much that pisses me off, y'all. Oh wait, I can't complain. I'm not complaining. I mean, I'm not complaining anyway, but... I don't understand though why... Jeez. Oh, I have, I got pen tests I need to do with a bunch of pens that I haven't used in a long time. like the Sakura or the micro jelly roll pens, whatever those are called. YouTube weekly lives. Plan with me. Planner. I haven't been looking at the comments, y'all. Planner cover setups. 2025 planner setups. Some of the setups I do for 2025 I want to do as actual YouTube videos though. Some as YouTube videos. Like my Hobonichi week setup. Play with me. What was the other thing I was gonna do? I'll put playing with me's. I mean, I know I'm doing more sticker storage. I can't remember what the other ones were. Playing with me's, planner cover setups, like setting these up. 2025 planner setups, some as YouTube videos, sticker storage series. I thought there was something else we were talking about. Shoot, I don't remember. Hey Cynthia, hey Danielle, hey Charisse. Oh my gosh, y'all missed a lot. Wow, there's a lot of people here now. Darn it. I showed so much already. What a bummer. I didn't know people were going to come this late. I don't even know what time it is. Ah, man. I already, like, did so much. I was talking about that I started the live early because I had a really bad headache from crying all day from 9/11. I was watching the memorial where they were, you know, saying all the names. And then I was watching the documentary that National Geographic did, which I didn't even know about. And I mentioned, you know, I hadn't been able to brought myself to watch any of that stuff before. Because I don't know why this, well, 9/11 is just really hard for me, but like this year it's been a lot harder for some reason. And then I mentioned that in my YouTube collab loop group video that dropped today, our theme was awareness. So I talked about mental health and, you know, some other stuff if anybody wants to check that out. And then, I don't know, I was talking about a bunch of different stuff if you want to watch the replay from the beginning. We were talking about random other stuff. And then I started showing planners that I'm going to be using for 2025 or that I could use for 2025 and some stuff I'm using for 2024. If you want to watch the replay, because I did cover quite a bit. I could show again some of the stuff that I still have up here. I took some of it downstairs already. Oh, thank you, Danielle. I appreciate that. Do you have your planner already lined up for next year? I don't know if you're talking to me, Charisse, but I was showing a bunch of stuff that, hi everyone. I'm here watching on and off, can't talk much today, so I'll make sure to watch the replay. Yeah, that's what I've been showing this evening so far. Long story short, I have a bunch of options for 2025. And I went over most of them. I actually was down to the last one that I hadn't shown yet. Well, I showed a YouTube weekly live of this the other day. I got this B5 horizontal. I'm going to be doing a YouTube video showing a detailed flip through of this, but I did show the unboxing when I first received this. So I'll show more detail in that in the YouTube video, or you can watch the YouTube weekly live. Although again, the YouTube weekly live, it wasn't super detailed and I wasn't going to show too much detail right now because I want to do that in the actual YouTube video. But I did get this B5 horizontal compact full year 2025 from Sterling Ink. I plan on getting the A5 version of this with the gold gilded edges as well, but not the compact, getting the actual full year because that's the only version they have available in the mist color that I want. So I can't get the compact again like I did. This is my favorite one, the A5 compact I have right now, 2024, in the mist. I'm trying to get as many of these as I can, but I haven't been able to find another one yet. I'll redate it as many times as I need to. I don't know why, but it's just my favorite. I love it. But the new one I'm going to get, that's going to be the full year, I'm going to put in this Notique cover. And just a reminder, I am a affiliate for Notique. I was showing my Notique B6 rings cover earlier that I have, and then my B6 cover for a creative journal I have that's a blank Sterling Ink B6 notebook. I showed my Hobonichi cousin that I'm using this year, but the A5 2025 version of this that I'm getting for the full year that will have dailies in it is replacing my Hobonichi cousin. I was talking about a bunch of that earlier. I am getting a Hobonichi Weeks. In part 1 of this planner discussion, I said I wasn't getting another Weeks, but I decided against that because I have a bunch of items to use for the Hobonichi Week, so I actually ordered the same exact one, but 2025, and I do have a plastic cover for this. I'm going to decorate this, and I'm going to be doing YouTube weekly lives decorating the inside of the covers and decorating like this cover. I'm going to be doing a YouTube video setup when I do 2025, but I am going to do some YouTube weekly lives decorating some 2024 stuff. I have 4 different covers like this to use for the Hobonichi Weeks that I got from Printpression. Like I said earlier, I showed those in a previous YouTube weekly live. These are the planners I'm using for Shine Sticker Studio, who I am the PR team manager for currently. And I was talking about details about that. My code's lisamarie15 if you want to check out Shine Sticker Studio. So yeah, I have this B5 horizontal compact. I was planning on using this for the YouTube weekly lives, the Instagram Reel tag team, and the Happy Planner monthly challenge, the Live Love Posh monthly challenge, and I was planning on doing a monthly prompt challenge that I'm hoping to start in October of this year, where I have a list of different prompts for the whole month, which I still don't think this would be enough room because I would want to list a full view of everything I'm doing for the month and referenced all that stuff and the prompt information. So I could just list the prompts back here in the notes pages for each month. So I think that's what I'm going to use this for, but I'm not sure. Because I will also have the A5 that's replacing my Hobo Cousin, and I do use that for some social media stuff as well. So I might be using these kind of hand in hand. And then I have different Erin Condren planners. I have another, this is a horizontal that I shared earlier, but I have another horizontal. If you watch the replay, I did show a lot of details about different stuff, but this horizontal, like I said, would be for Shine Sticker Studio. And then I have a horizontal downstairs with the bold blooms and the rose gold coil. And I'm using that to list like a bunch of different, like, at a glance social, what I call socials for the week. Like, so the different things that I have planned for the week that I need to know at a glance. I also have this B5 notebook that I got a while ago that I'm obsessed with because I'm obsessed with the mist cover, if you can't tell, which is why I'm getting the A5 full year. So this is a compact. This is the 520 big notebook. And I love it. I don't know what I'm using this for yet, but I had to have it. I saw some of it. Yeah, so if you go back to the beginning, though, you'll catch anything you might have missed in reference to different planners that I'm using right now, planners I have that I can use for 2025, planners that are going to be replacing items that I'm using for 2024. And then I also have like a bunch of happy planner I can use that I can redate. I mean, I have a bunch of planners and notebooks in general that I can use and redate. Like, I have a B5 undated daily passion planner I can use. I've got undated, I've got an undated weekly vertical from Go Getter Girl. I got a undated daily from Go Getter Girl that I can use. I mean, I have like a bunch of. I also have my Erin Condren EC rings that goes through the end of this year that I've been using off and on. I just, I think my thing is I literally just use whatever works best for me, like day to day, week to week. I was gonna say that's my problem, but I don't know that it's necessarily a problem. I don't feel like I need everything all in one place for every single planner, because I'm not like going back and like looking at this stuff or anything like that. Like, I don't need it for like posterity's sake, or like I'm not passing it on to anybody or anything like that. So I took my happy planners and my other Erin Condren downstairs. This is the current hobo that I'm using, which is chunking up pretty good. And this is just mainly using monthlies and dailies. And this thing is just really heavy and cumbersome and huge. All of this is going back downstairs with me. And then I'm going to put these away. This is I was also talking about the daily duo that I have for 2025 because I really like the layout. But I like that I can redate it and use it whenever I want, so I'm not like, I have to use this every day kind of thing. Like I said, I got this by accident, so I'm actually looking to sell it, hopefully. I don't really need it per se. I can use it next year. It's for all of 2025, so it's only a year. Versus an 18-month, which is... Usually I get the 18-month because it's only $5 to add it on. But I was curious what 1 year was like on a coil. And I would switch out the cover because this is personalized. But, so I've got sterling ink planners to sell if anyone's interested. And then I've got this one to sell if anyone's interested. I could sell the Daily Duo as well, but I actually like it. Like, I don't mind having the option. Oh, I did show journals that I'm using as well earlier in the live. If you want to see more information about these, you can watch the replay. But yeah, I've been showing a bunch of different stuff I wanted to use. And I'm excited that I have this A5 Notique cover for the 2025 version of this. Like I said, this is a compact, but I'm going to get the full one with the gold gilded edges. And there's plenty of room in here, so I'm so excited that I already have a really nice cover to put that in when I get it. Oh my gosh. This is the USA Focus. And it looked like they were just showing New York. Ironically. I did start this live a little early because, like I said at the beginning, I have a really bad headache from crying all day. I wasn't ready to eat dinner yet because I wasn't hungry, but I do need to eat because I had to take my vitamins earlier and all that stuff. Ironically, because it's 9/11. And that's what I've been crying about all today. I just happened to look over and saw they were showing New York Statue of Liberty. So, yeah, that was basically what I was covering today as far as like talking about what I'm using for 2024 and 2025. I am going to do another one of these, part 3. If you want to go back and watch part 1, I actually did cover a lot of detail and there was a lot of good information in there. And I wrote down a bunch of stuff and it was really good. I don't know how good this one was, but I figured I could do, this is kind of like a series. So I actually need to create a playlist for this, for these lives as a series. And I want to do a part 3, part 4, because we're only in September and we have until the end of the year. So I figured we could still keep having this conversation. Like, so people can let us know in the comments what they're going to be using or what they're trying to figure out and why and that kind of stuff. I'm not sick. I'm stuffy from crying. This is all, my head's all stuffy from crying. My eyes are all blotchy and puffy, and there's also allergies out here in the country, but I'm all stuffy from crying so much today. Yeah, I take allergy meds. Only so much helps though, and I don't want to overload it. I usually don't sound this bad, but it's because I've been so emotional today. But yeah, so the plan is that I will be doing more of these lives to discuss 2025 planners and journals, and probably even do it after the new year to see where we're at after the new year starts. And then keep an eye out because I will be doing YouTube weekly lives where I do a plan with me. If y'all have any requests on a plan with me you want to see in a certain type of planner or whatever, let me know. If a certain layout or a certain type of planner, you can always message me on Instagram and let me know, or on Facebook. And I'll be doing some YouTube weekly lives where I'm showing decorating the insides of the planner covers. Because there's actually planners that I haven't set up that I'll be using for 2025 and I'm already using for this year. So I was going to do some YouTube weekly lives of that kind of stuff. I am going to be doing another sticker storage series, YouTube weekly live for Shine Sticker Studio soon. I don't know if that's going to be next Wednesday. It might be, actually. So stay tuned for that. Oh, and then I am doing my YouTube weekly live this Friday. I got to post what shops I will be sharing. I'm not sure yet. I think JMB Living's going to be one of them. She sent me her new fall journal, which is actually undated. And it's a journal for wellness. The owner's name is Julie. She's really awesome. I really, really appreciate her. I think I'm going to be showing hers, and I got some Archer and Olive calligraphs that were a replacement for damaged pens that I had. So I still got to show those. They're called Attic Treasures, and it goes really well with the fall season, and I was going to pen test them. And then I was going to show something. I can't remember what the other thing was. I have a bunch of other stuff to show that's already here and on the way. Oh, I got the latest Sterling ink. Oh, Simply Gilded. Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff. I got a bunch of different stuff to share. The Simply Gilded's going to be too big, but I need to share that sooner than later, too. Shoot. I might. I want to be able to take my time. Well, I guess actually the Simply Gilded might not be too bad. So I might do JMB Living or Archer and Olive, JMB Living, and Simply Gilded this Friday. Yeah, I think that might be what I do. Um I have Sterling Ink, the new subscription to show as well, which is beautiful. But and like I said, I have more stuff coming. And then I had something else I got today. Like I have different stuff to show still. I only know I want another Passport A6, just not the brand. Oh, I have an A6 for sale, but it's a 2024, so you'd have to redate it. It's a compact A6 from Sterling Ink. I mean, they have a 2025 coming out. I don't know if the 2025s are more expensive, but this is the 2024 that I have that I don't need to use. It's a vertical. And like I said, it's compact, so it's only got half the pages. I also have a week's size to sale that is 2024. So obviously it would need to be redated unless someone's back planning. So they're both compact with gold gilded edges. And then I have an undated B6 I could sell from Sterling Ink as well, which is a half year, which Cynthia has the other half year. I expect so many people to be on later. I shouldn't have started early. The one time I start early. But I'm actually kind of glad it's not super late. It's only a little, what, after 10? I still need to eat dinner anyway, so it's better if I don't eat too late. And my head is still hurting, probably because I need to eat food. And I need more caffeine. I haven't had enough caffeine yet today. So don't forget to give my video a like, please, and thank you. I'm glad you made it, Charisse. I was happy when I saw your name pop up. I do the YouTube weekly lives Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I changed the Monday time to start around 7 p.m. Eastern since people are back in school. So doing it a little earlier for folks so they can attend. And then tonight, like I said, I just started early because I was so emotional today, and I was like, I had such a bad headache and I didn't know how long I was going to be on here, and I almost canceled, but I had already said I was going to be on here, so I was like, I'll just suck it up. Plus I had already brought all those planners up here and stuff like that, so I was like, I have it all just sitting there, so I feel like I needed to go ahead and do it. So typically Wednesdays and Fridays start around 8:30 p.m. Eastern. And then we have YouTube collab loop group videos that drop the first, second, third, and last Wednesday of each month. I have done some other random YouTube videos in between those, but those are the videos I'm doing the most. So I had a video drop this morning, and it's the awareness theme. I did mental health awareness. If anybody wants to check that out. And then my lives are all saved as replays as well if people want to check those out. So I'm not live on Instagram anymore, and I've actually never done a Facebook live. I'm doing everything on my YouTube channel. I'm working very, very, very hard to get monetized, and I'm already almost over the 3,000 watch hour hump. The total I need is 4,000 watch hours. So if anybody wants to go and watch replays of my lives and my videos, you could just put it on in the background. You don't even have to listen. You can turn the volume down and just let it play in the background and give me some watch hours. I would be A-okay with that. So yeah, that's pretty much all I had this evening. I mean, I could always show something again if someone wants to see something, but like I said, I planned on doing a part 3 of this, and then I'm probably imagining a part 4, 5, 6. Like, I feel like it'd be good to check in on this every couple weeks. Maybe do like 2 a month, possibly until the end of the year. And then, like I said, take it into next year and see where we're at next year, because I know things are constantly changing for what we need to do, and our lives are always changing for what we need and stuff. And I thought it would be nice to have one planner to have everything, but the only way I think I could do that is if I wrote really, really small in a lot of places. And the older I get, I can't do that because I can barely see anything as it is, because my eyesight has gone to crap. As soon as I turned 40, I went like blind almost, and so I need to be able to see. So that's why I like some of the bigger planners and putting things in multiple places so I can see things easily at a glance and I don't have to like squint my eyes to see stuff. So that's kind of my thinking about having multiple. And then the journals, I'm just decorating for the fun of it. Like the one journal was sent to me from my friend Cindy. So, and since she loves Halloween, I was like, well, I'll just decorate the whole journal in Halloween stuff because I have a bunch of Halloween stuff. And how fun is that to watch a loop video of someone just decorating away and not having to think about social media and how it's going to look on social media, and can I put this here and can I put it there? Like, it's just going to be a journal, so I can do whatever I want with it. So I'm excited about stuff like that. And, but yeah, so I'm actually looking forward to figuring out the transition of everything I'm using from 2024 to 2025. I figured I'd be using a Hobonichi cousin for like ever because I've always loved it, but the more I use it, the way it chunks up, like I said, it's just so heavy. And my wrists, I have this nerve damage here. This is not what it looks like. But I have this real bad nerve damage here, and my hands, the older I'm getting, it's hard for me to grip stuff. Like my hands are always hurting and sore. So heavy planners are just not my jam. So that's another reason why I love something like this with the compact, because I don't have to like, it's so easy to hold. And even when I get the bigger version, this is easy to hold. And plus, I don't really take this out anywhere, so I feel like that's not going to be too bad. But even like this is nice and easy. This is nice and easy to hold. Even though this is chunked up quite a bit, I feel like that's not too bad. So I think eventually someday I'll consolidate down. I'm trying to also reuse stuff that I already have. So like the only thing I bought so far recently for 2025 was that B5 sterling ink I showed, and then my plan to get the A5 in this. Um, the only other planners I bought for 2025 were the Erin Condrens. But like the Daily Duo, for example, like I said, that ends in June of 2025. So that's only going to be for half the year. Um, and then the blue one I showed, that ends this year. So I'm going to be redating that for next year and using up that one. So I only have one other Erin Condren that I plan to use, the Bold Blooms with the rose gold coil, that is actually dated through the end of next year. Besides that vertical I showed that I was talking about selling. And then my Hobonichi weeks will be dated for next year as well. So it'll be good to do a recap of what I'm actually using for next year, or planning to, once I have everything ready to go. So yeah, I don't know if anybody had any questions or wanted to see anything else. Just want to remind y'all to like my video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, watch replays of my lives and YouTube videos for watch hours. Once I get monetized on my YouTube channel, that's going to be like a huge major accomplishment for me. So then I can move on to the next big challenge or goal, and the more I can do on this channel, being monetized, the more I can help small shops and other content creators, which is a lot of what I do. Pretty much everything I do in the community is to help others. Which is why I do the Instagram Reel Tag Team and the YouTube Collab Loop groups and all the small shops I help with rep teams and PR manager stuff and all that. Let's see. I'd love to see your whole stack when they all come in. I have to watch the replay. Oh, definitely, Tiffany. That sounds good. All right. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I appreciate all your support and kind words. If you have any questions about anything I shared or discussed, obviously, you can reach out to me on Facebook or Instagram. And I hope y'all are staying safe. I hope this live, even though I was emotional in the beginning and I was talking about 9/11 and stuff, because I do have to talk about stuff about my real life. I hope this was a good distraction after I got past that, even if just for a little while. And I am looking forward to doing those future YouTube weekly lives with like plan with me's and setting things up, and like even showing you how I set up my 5-year diary month to month. That'll be fun to show, actually. Oh, I think that was one of the other things that I didn't 5-year diary monthly setup. I would say I would remember that, but I'm getting old. Okay. And I could have made notes for tonight in here, but I don't want to waste the notes pages if I don't need to. I could have done it in my Hobo Cousin, but I usually don't make notes for the weekly lives on Wednesdays unless it's pertaining to something in particular. I try to make notes for my YouTube weekly lives on Mondays and Fridays because those are haul videos, so I'm listing information about shops. I should do notes every live for announcements, but like I said, my head was killing me earlier and I didn't know how long I was going to be on here. Good news is my headache just started going away a little bit, but my head still hurts from being stuffy and stuff, so I need to eat and go downstairs and relax. And I hope you all have a great rest of your night. Hopefully, I will see you on my YouTube weekly live this upcoming Friday evening, starting around 8:30 p.m. Eastern. And then I'll see you in my DMs on Instagram and Facebook, and in the Instagram chat group, and in the YouTube collab chat groups, and the Instagram Real Tag Team chat group, and all those good things. And I appreciate y'all being here with me and spending time with me. It does mean a lot to me, and I hope y'all are staying safe and spread the love everywhere and anywhere you can. Take care, everyone. Bye.